What's up, y'all? This your boy Dominoes 7 here. I'd like to welcome y'all to the Dominoes 7 News, live location in my crib, okay? So there's a woman, some girl at a fast food restaurant, Jack's, in Columbus, Ohio, that put blood and saliva, licking cheese or whatever onto a customer's hamburger, okay, or cheeseburger or something like that. And I heard that she got arrested for that, okay? So anyway, Philip for the Advice Show made a commentary about this, and Tommy Sotomayor made a video commentary about this one. Okay, I'm surprised Lovely T didn't make a video commentary about this. Okay, but anyway, if y'all want to see these clips, it ain't gonna be the same from Tommy Sotomayor. Probably would. It probably ain't gonna be the same from Philip episode either. It's just gonna be 3 clips, okay? All right. So I should have done a video commentary about this before, but anyway, let's roll the clip.
We begin tonight with breaking news. There are new developments in the food tampering case at Jack's restaurant in Columbus. WCBI has confirmed that a felony warrant has been issued for the arrest of the former employee accused of putting blood on someone's burger earlier in January. Her name is Sky Samuels. We broke the news of the allegations last week. Columbus police launched a criminal investigation last Friday. That was when someone claiming to be the victim contacted them. Jax has told us they're investigating internally and that they fired this employee before they heard the accusations. An inspection from the State Department of Health resulted in an A rating last week. That was following the claims. All right,
information tonight on a story we first brought you earlier this week. Columbus police open a criminal investigation into claims that a former Jack's employee put blood on a customer's food. Our Quentin Smith talks with the mother of the teen making the claims and a city spokesman. He joins us live with more.
Andrea, Joey, I spoke with the woman who claims her daughter was fired from Jack's after trying to report the incident. The police department is calling this case unusual. Spokesman Joe Dillon says the alleged victim came forward, and that's what helped launch this investigation. Now, Dillon says the alleged victim, she contacted Police Chief Oscar Lewis and admitted that she was indeed the victim. Now, all we know is the alleged victim is a Tupelo woman who says she stopped to get something to eat before going home. And you may recall a former employee claims another former employee put blood on the customer's hamburger and licked the cheese on the burger. Now, investigators plan to review surveillance video from the restaurant and interview witnesses. I spoke exclusively with the mother of the former employee who reportedly told managers about the alleged incident. Here's what she had to say.
Right there, that sent me over the edge because it told me that they didn't believe what Destiny had to say. They were going to try to sweep it under the carpet, and they were hoping by shoving Destiny out the door that it was all going to disappear. The only 2 people to be let go was the girl that did it and my daughter.
So the allegations that were made in this case are very, very serious, and it's a matter of public trust and of public safety. And because of that, that's the reason that the police department opened a criminal investigation on it today.
Now, at this time, no arrests have been made and no charges have been filed. And coming up tonight on WCBI News at 9 and 10, we speak exclusively with the mother who claims her daughter was fired from Jack's for trying to report the incident. So make sure you stay tuned in for that. But for now, reporting live in Columbus, Quentin Smith, back to you in the studio.
A fast food worker facing felony charges tonight, accused of intentionally contaminating food with bodily fluids and serving it to a customer. Morgan Wagner has details.
18-year-old Sky Juliet Samuel is behind bars after another Jack's employee says she put bodily fluids on a customer's burger. It happened back on January 7th at one of the chains in Columbus. A Facebook post by a resident says Samuel prepared and served a customer food after smearing blood from her period on it. The Mississippi Department of Health says it also received reports of Samuel licking a piece of cheese. A health inspector was sent out to the Jacks, and the company has launched its own investigation, which will include reviewing all of the surveillance videos. Jacks sent out this statement saying, in part, Food safety is our top priority at Jack's Family Restaurants. The company takes any claims of improper food handling very seriously. Recently, an audio tape recording was posted on social media claiming that an employee at the restaurant in Columbus potentially violated our stringent food handling standards. The employee allegedly involved in this incident was terminated several days ago for unrelated reasons and no longer works for the company. The restaurant received an A rating. At this point, Jack's internal investigation is ongoing, and the company will do everything it can to assist authorities with their own investigation. Samuels, who turned herself in on Monday, could face 1 to 5 years in prison for knowingly selling the unwholesome meal. She's currently being held at the Lowndes County Adult Detention Center. In Jackson, Morgan Wagner, 3.
Continuing coverage of a story we first brought you last night on WTVA 9 News at 10. The city of Columbus has opened a criminal investigation into a local fast food restaurant. Good evening, everyone. I'm Emily Leonard.
And I'm Craig Ford. All this comes after allegations that a worker intentionally contaminated food served to a customer. WTVA's Cody Long is live in Columbus tonight with the latest.
Craig and Emily, the city is moving forward with a criminal investigation into what happened here Saturday night at Jack's fast food restaurant. It all started earlier this week with a Facebook post, and it has now gotten thousands of views and shares. In that post, a woman claims that her daughter was fired from Jack's after she reported to an assistant manager what her coworker allegedly did. That worker is accused of licking a piece of cheese and putting her bodily fluid on a hamburger. And there is a woman from Tupelo who has come forward to police saying she received that contaminated food. And she was just passing through town that night and stopped at the restaurant. City officials met this morning with their attorney, and they have decided to open its own investigation into what happened.
Once all of the information is gathered together, then they will determine if charges are applicable to be filed to the alleged perpetrator, and then the city will then decide how to move forward. But this is very, very much a public safety issue.
And city officials say it's too early to comment on any specifics in this case. They are just trying to gather all of the facts. We don't know if there are any cameras inside that might have captured what happened, but Jack's is open for business tonight. We have reached out to their corporate office to get some comments on what happened or what allegedly happened. We have not heard back. And according to state law, if that worker knowingly contaminated food that was given to a customer, she could face 1 to 5 years in prison. Live in Columbus, Cody Long, WTVA.
In other news, an arrest warrant has been issued for a young woman accused of intentionally contaminating food served from the Jack's fast food restaurant in Columbus. Friday, the Columbus Police Department issued the warrant for 18-year-old Sky Juliet Samuel for purposely selling unwholesome bread while she worked as an employee at the restaurant. The alleged incident happened on January 7th. Last week, the Columbus Police Department confirmed it was opening an investigation into the incident. A Facebook post by a Columbus resident said an employee of the restaurant prepared and served food to which she had previously applied her own bodily fluids, stated the city in a press release. Anyone with information on Samuel's location is asked to call Crime Stoppers at 800-530-7151.
Wow, that's disgusting. You know, I mean, that's the most horriblest thing I've ever heard in my life. That reminds me of these two Dominoes pizza co-workers. I mean, say workers. That was you know what I'm talking about? That they try to make pizza with body fluids, boogers and stuff like that, and then this rally/checkers employee rubbed the bun on the floor. You know, that remind me of that. You know, I mean, for this girl to put body fluid and stuff on somebody's burger and stuff like that. I mean, trying to poison the customer. That's the most disgusting thing I ever heard. And plus, you could spend almost half of your life in prison doing something like that. Probably 5 years or 10 years or something like that. You know, I mean that's completely disgusting. I wonder what that customer said to her or did to her or whatever to do something like that, you know? I mean, it's gotta be something, you know? But that is completely unacceptable, okay? That is extremely unacceptable, okay? I mean, I don't care how old she was, young or whatever, okay? That is completely unacceptable. I don't care if she was 16 or something or don't know any better. That's still unacceptable, okay? I mean, children from something 1 year old to 9 years old don't know any better, okay, to my knowledge, okay? But as you get older, you know what the hell you're doing, okay? I understand kids will be kids though, but when you're of age, well, I don't know, okay? So as far as that's completely unacceptable. When you working in a fast food restaurant or working somewhere in the public, what I'm trying to say, you gonna deal with all kind of people, you know, like rude, mean, hateful, nice, kind, whatever it is, okay? So, I mean, I don't understand what that customer say to her for to want to do something like that, you know? But that's still unacceptable though, okay? I mean, you have that kind of anger, that kind of attitude with people. Maybe you shouldn't work in the public, you know? I don't understand, you know? I mean, for to do something like that, that is gross, disgusting, or whatever, you know? I mean, all right, never mind all that though. All right, it just makes me sick to my stomach to talk about or hear something like this, you know? All right, that's all I'm gonna say. All right, so instead of me using 3 clips, I want them using 4 clips as far as that. Okay. All right, that's all I gotta say. And another thing, I hope she learned a lesson. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot something. Okay, another employee at that Jack's also got fired. Okay, I don't know what she got fired for. Maybe she had snitched on her. And I read one of the comments. Somebody say they also fired the whistleblower. Okay, or should we say the rat fink or whatever? You know. Okay, so. On that note, I don't know why the hell that girl got fired for if she ain't do nothing, you know. So as far as that, for her to get fired or whatever, what she got fired for? I wonder for telling on a coworker or something, or she watched her worker do it and didn't say nothing about it until she served the customer that burger or whatever. Well, maybe that's something to do with her coworker watching her make that burger and serving it to the customer, and she ain't do nothing about it. Maybe she said something after the fact or whatever, you know. But I don't know. Okay. So that's all I got to say. All right. So. That's all Dominoes 7 got to say. All right, but next time, I don't know if she's watching this video or what. All I gotta say is be careful what you're doing. Okay, if you know what you're doing and you get in trouble, guess what? You deserve to get arrested. Okay, that's all I got to say. All right.